The Great Thanksgiving Escape by Mark Faring. It was another Thanksgiving at Grandma's. "You can play in here with the rest of the kids," Gavin's mother told him. "We'll call you when the turkey's ready." "Have fun," Gavin's father called. But Gavin knew it was not going to be fun. Not fun at all. "Hey," someone whispered. It was his cousin Rhonda. "What do you say we break out of here and head for the swing set in the backyard?" "I'm supposed to stay here until turkey time," Gavin said. Rhonda climbed out from under the coats. "The way I see it, Gav," she said, "is that sometimes you have to make your own fun. Are you with me?" Gavin nodded. "I'm in." They crept out and headed for the front door. Suddenly, Rhonda jumped back. "That way's blocked by vicious guard dogs. I think they've picked up on our scent," she yelled. "Run!" But when they rounded the corner, Rhonda stopped dead in her tracks. "It's the Hall of Ants! We'll be pinched and smothered for sure," she cried. Gavin trembled, remembering Christmas last year. He had to ice his face for 3 days. They took off, but it was too late. Rhonda had been grabbed. Luckily, she reacted defensively. "Achoo!" and managed to break free without a pinch. "Quick, before another one comes in for a snuggle," yelled Rhonda as she bolted past. "Head for the back door." "Oh no! The Great Wall of Butts!" Rhonda yelled. "It's certain death to get between them and the TV." "Down here," said Rhonda. "I bet there's a way through the basement." Gavin wasn't so sure. It looked dark and smelled like dirty socks and hair gel. They peeked cautiously around the corner. "Zombies!" Rhonda screamed. "They'll eat our brains as an appetizer." They raced back upstairs to the kitchen. "Just a little snack for the road," Gavin said. "No!" Rhonda yelled. "It's a trap!" She grabbed Gavin just before they were surrounded. They turned and sprinted for the front door. "We're almost there!" But they skidded to a stop when they reached the glass. "At least we tried," Rhonda said. Gavin was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "The way I see it, Rhonda, is that sometimes you have to make your own fun." The end.